Hello. Let's continue. Let's continue. I think their meeting is done because she went back, so all the stuff is open.
Hey, Wally!
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
I spent years in therapy getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times, huh?
You're lucky I'm past all that and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
That's shiny over there. I'm looking for a mop.
I'm looking for a mop.
This is maps and more, not mops and more.
Well, I was hoping the and more might include mops.
Well, it doesn't. Try asking the cook over at the bar where
No.
he got his.
I won't. You wouldn't happen to have a map to the sea.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Do you have a little map through the
I'm looking for a map through the forest.
What are you trying to find in the forest?
I don't know. Nothing in particular.
Then having a map won't really be any different than wandering around lost, will it?
Yeah, but, I mean, well,
I want
never
a
mind.
map, goddammit. Damn. You have a lot of maps.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was.
So the shop across the way is
Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
town seems to be pretty.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Maybe I
Gotta
don't.
look after number one.
I just realized maybe I don't have to read everything because he says.
Yeah.
It's great to see you landed on your feet after all these years.
Business has been booming with all these new dark magic pirates. Captain Madison has me on a lucrative retainer. She pays extra for a bunch of wacky symbols I just make up.
I'll let you get back to cartographing.
That's not a real word.
Uh-huh.
Can I take? Ooh.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you! A three-headed monkey!
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says maps and more on the edge.
Thanks. I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. It's a map on a fan. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond. It's maps wrapped in maps. I didn't know you could do that. The first rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map. Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby.
Oh yeah, he's short.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Max.
The first rule of piracy is never buy a used treasure map. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Ooh, a compass. Let's look at the map.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. It looks expensive. And shiny. I like shiny.
Can we take it?
Huh, never seen one of those before. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Ooh, those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I didn't know you made globes too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Is this Monkey Island?
Yeah.
No. We're not on Monkey Island.
We're on Melle.
Melle Island. That's true. Let's just see if
Hey, Wally.
there's something new to say.
So the lookout is still kicking.
Yep.
No, we have to
We're good. We got some new stuff.
appreciate.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Got it.
The voodoo lady said it was a forgiveness frog. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. It makes things look bigger.
Oh, not allowed? Oh. So that's not
Gross, a shrunken head. Maybe we can save our dudes in the jail.
What? How gonna happen? Oh no.
Meanwhile, on LeChuck's ship.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done! Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
What was his name again?
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed! Wait! Let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Oh yeah, this place.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better.
Can we do some? Oh, here we got trivia. It was something we were supposed to look for. Was trivia cards for the moment.
Who is the editor of Pirate Times?
God, I don't remember.
Okay, it's been so long.
Le Crust. Hey, you wanna do the Le
It
Crust?
seems to be stuck closed.
Stuck closed. Can we open it? No. Should we break in with the knife? Yeah, with the knife.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Oh, they are talking now?
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
Pick the lock.
I skipped school the day they taught lockpicking.
The,
That's bad.
They say the only real prison is the one in your head. But take it from me, that's a load of
Hey,
barnacles.
let's talk to him.
Hey, Stan!
Hello there, son.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
okay.
See you later.
Yep. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here!
I'll make it my number 3 priority.
Trying. It's difficult. Or can we get the sponge wet? With the...
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Yeah.
Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straights.
Go in here again.
Hi there.
Hiya.
Get the mop too.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
So we need her to make a key.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious.
Yeah, probably.
But it was my mother's favorite.
It's all about you, Mom.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida. I have family there.
Trivia card. The game on Monkey Island used to be called. Ooh, isn't it the Pirates of
Yeah,
Monkey Island?
I
Should we-
think so.
Oh no! We fucked that one up.
No!
Damn!
What's that?
What happened to it? We're gonna have to find it again.
Maybe it like pops up somewhere random.
Oh no!
Wasn't it? I thought like 100% it was. Maybe not.
What kind of fans are we?
How much for the fishing lure?
It's not for sale.
Oh, it was.
This is a locksmith shop. Perhaps you saw the sign outside?
Parrot probably wants the cookies.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
Boring.
Hello again.
It's me. Really clean in here. We know this.
It's really clean in here. Do you have a mop I could use?
I simply don't allow filth to accumulate in the first place. Try somewhere a little less sanitary, like the bar by the docks.
Tell me again about how to have keys made. It's exciting.
You bring me the serial number from the lock.
Oh,
I make
got
the key. It's
thing
pretty
for-
straightforward.
yeah.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Smart. Use the monocle.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid! Jail is like...
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Goodbye.
Great. We can't use it on stands. Can we? It looks like it.
Most of this serial number has been rubbed off.
Yeah. Poor stand. Progress.
Hi there.
Hi there. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Oh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
That was easy.
Oh, it's easy.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
Because we don't have that much.
This is awesome. Now I can open one of the jail cells.
One of them. Is that even enough?
No thanks. I'm about to be acquitted. Escaping looks bad.
No, he doesn't want to.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
I'll stay on this side of the bars, just in case. I already copied the serial number. It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Oh, I thought it was the rules, like Yale rules.
Hot diggity, what a day, huh?
But it was nothing like that.
What's the actual rules?
I'm just gonna go this way so we can go. I have a plan. Let's go back to the Love Street, get the map.
Wow.
Oh wait, this is
Oh, if the place in the forest was lit up. If you go to the forest
yeah, the
again.
museum. But I wanted to go in here and see what we have to do to get the map.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Oh, why do you have
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body has fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Who is the editor? Which is the genuine spell name?
Murray, det är
Murray. Ah, damn it. Murray. God damn it, this is hard.
Why don't we say more often?
Yeah, it's meant to be.
God dang it. Oh yeah, he like argue with Murray about the reinstalling something? Or is that something else?
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
I said not to touch that. You don't use someone else's mop.
Why not?
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree. Any questions?
Can't we steal it?
Why?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal journey.
Of course it is.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
Fine.
Okay, I guess I'll do it.
You damn
What's wrong?
mop then.
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
Steal the picture.
Stay away from that picture.
I want it. I don't want to talk to him.
Yarr.
Så vi fucked up on that.
Those were hard.
I don't understand what I've missed. Let's go to the museum and see if we can steal stuff.
Hey, dude.
Oh, I get a feel. I don't see like the tiny dude. It looks like a face, a scared, crying face. You see it too? It looks horrible, and I get scared every time I see it. So
Hi there.
Hi.
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks?
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Conrad was his name.
And did it read?
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee. Ready to publish your...
Pirate Man.
Conrad Lee.
Yay, we got one right.
Yes.
I don't want to.
That's the note like chapter.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow, man, you're really into this. I've got a role-playing group on Thursday nights.
You don't believe me?
It's not a question of belief.
Never mind. It's not important. That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted by some kind of acid. It was found in the Melee jail many years ago, after an incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the jail. Also, I could get Otis to join my crew. Not my greatest decision in retrospect.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the truth.
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Screw you. I think it's faster maybe.
What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection.
that's the one
It
with
belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. The display case is locked. There's some very tiny writing on it.
Nice. There we have it.
Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Oh, we need to magnify the mic.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually. I was pretty much public enemy number 1 on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's picture on there so she'd get thrown in jail.
That would never work. Nobody's that clueless in real life.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum. Everyone makes their own connections with the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
Ooh, I remember this
That is a
pirate.
really big parrot. Wonder how many hands it's eaten. What do you feed it?
Thieves, mostly.
Good to know. It's a working parrot. I shouldn't bother it. What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it, but it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Oh.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
That's a nice oar.
The one with the coffin, yeah. The coffin had a lot of water damage when I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Unlikely. The prison in question is nowhere near Scab Island.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Is there a yoga miss?
Okay.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here, on Melee.
Storeroom might be interesting today. Do we want to talk to him?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
What the?
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
We haven't found any trivia cards yet, but I don't know what's happening. We haven't found any in here, have we?
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
I'd see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touche.
I'm going to find
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
Oh, that's excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Did I miss it? I need to look for cards. We don't see anything he's probably gonna stop us. Parrot food?
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
I will need to make crackers.
It's just, once you get crack, you gotta make it.
Card.
Card!
What's the
First
food?
rule. Oh, that one. No escaping, was there?
Yeah.
Ah! Oh, it's so annoying that we missed like 3 of those.
Two.
But yeah, it's quite something that I'm missing.
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. It doesn't seem interested.
Interesting.
Maybe get lost in the woods again.
Sure. No! Still get scared. Let's see.
If we go left.
Do you remember the old way?
Yeah.
I think we have a cricket garden.
Flags on the midway are.
We've probably been there.
To left. From.
Left again.
From.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Work.
That
Left.
way gave us a card.
Left. From.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Left.
Left is always left.
Left.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
Left. Right.
Did we try left, right?
No. Left. Right.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
I think we
So
needed
right
that.
then.
You wanna go in there again?
Yeah.
So, right?
Right. Right.
I'm hopelessly lost without a map.
I'm gonna get that map, so. Let's talk to them.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Well, she's over here. I'm more interested in this.
I will need to return the book.
Yeah, but I'm most interested in what we can learn from the books. What the tricks you can do. Shift to strategy. I wonder if I have something about lockpicking. A big book of treasure maps. That was quite interesting.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh,
Yeah, but I just wanna see if there's something we can learn here about Jane.
note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book. I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Edgy.
Captain Kate capsize.
I don't think I remember that anymore. Reflect, poke.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife. This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Really?
You're gonna write something on it? Dear Carla.
Dear Carla. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Keen on bluntness.
I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
No, tough on toughness. Which one? Does the end?
I think the top one.
I realize that you are tough on toughness.
Is funnier.
As shown in, where was it? Catalina? Bello? I don't remember.
As shown by your actions at Portobello, please accept my humblest apology.
I promise to do better in the future. You scared the heck out of me, even though it was really my fault. I promise to do better. Yes.
I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
That probably isn't gonna work.
This is for you.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better. I reject your frog.
We got one thing right. Oh well. We gotta do some stuff. But maybe we should do it in the next episode.
Let's try it. 1 minute.
Dear Carla.
Sorry for blowing you up.
Sorry for blowing you up that one time.
But that's something we actually did. You're hard and dedicated. I value dedication.
That you're hard on softness.
I admire that you are hard on softness.
It might be Port Elizabeth or Catalina.
As shown by your actions at Port Elizabeth, please accept my humblest apology.
Promise to better in the future.
You scared the heck out of me.
I promise to do better in the future.
I don't remember.
This is for you.
Again. And then we
Dear Carla, what's this about blowing me up? I don't remember it quite like that. Anyway, I don't know why you're apologizing, and I'm not sure you know either. I reject your frog.
Oh, is it because I said a book last time?
He's probably right then.
Yeah.
Well, that's for next time.